You want to know how the mafia really made its fortune? It wasn't just about the bookmaking, loan sharking, and illegal card games. Nah, those were small potatoes compared to what we pulled off in the construction industry. The unions and the construction projects, that's where the real money was. Picture this. We had our hooks deep into the Carpenters Union, particularly New Jersey local one. They were working on the Esplanade, big state-funded construction project. Now we had our guy, the shop steward, right in our pocket. He was the one calling the shots, assigning the carpenters to their jobs. And here's the thing, part of the union contract determined how many workers were officially on the job. Sure, some of those guys were legit carpenters, swinging hammers and doing their thing. But we made sure to set aside a few positions for our own people. We had the no-work jobs like Patsy and Eugene. They were there on site collecting a paycheck, paying taxes, and getting health insurance through the union. But let's be real, they weren't doing any actual work. They were busy stealing materials, running side businesses, and doing what we do best. Then there were the no-show jobs. Take Paulie, for example. He had a management role, which meant he didn't have to be physically present at the job site, but he still got a W-2 health insurance and all the perks that came with it. Basically, it was a sweet deal for him. He didn't have to lift a finger, yet he could claim he was working off-site if anyone asked. Now here's where the real money started rolling in. We had our shop steward negotiating the pay rates with the general contractor. The official rate would be, let's say, $15 an hour for union members, but guess what? We'd inflate that rate by a couple of bucks. Nothing that would raise too many eyebrows, but enough to make a significant difference. The extra money, it went straight into our pockets. Multiply that by the number of workers, the hours they put in, and the years these projects lasted, and you're looking at a serious cash flow. But that's not all. We had our own network of approved vendors. These were companies we either owned or had tight connections with. They would supply the project, but at a hefty price. See, we'd mark up the cost of each window, each piece of equipment, and rake in the profits. The general contractor would get a list of our approved vendors, and those companies had to pay us just to be on that damn list. It wasn't about fair competition or merit. It was about who paid the most to play the game. Take Smith Windows, for instance. Carmine Lupertazzi, and I had a little arrangement going on there. Carmine got a cut on every window they sold. But on projects like the Esplanade, the prices were inflated. The install price, the cost per unit, you name it, we added a few extra dollars. And the only way to even get a chance to bid on these projects was to pay us an entry fee. Smith Windows had to cough up the cash just to have a shot. So you see, the Esplanade was a gold mine, and we were the pigs at the trough. Every aspect of the work, from labor to materials, was milked for all it was worth. Greasing the union was our way of squeezing every last cent out of those construction projects. That's how we rolled, making sure